We'll Thank you, Jennifer, for telling us where to go.
Nice.
Okay, we are on.
Oh, we're at the Catalina Factory here in Florida.
Where Cadence was born?
Yes, this is where she was created, and this is where other great Catalina yachts are created. So we're gonna take a little tour. I think we're meeting Patrick, and of course we have our friends here, Dennis and Marie. Thank you for inviting us.
Yes, thank you.
Let's go find out what this is all about. Hey, real quick, before we do the tour of the Catalina Factory, I want to give a little information about the Catalina boats. And this video is not sponsored by Catalina Yachts, and I'm in no way a salesperson for Catalina Yachts, but we get asked a lot, why'd you buy a Catalina? How does it perform offshore? What do you like about her? And to answer that question, 3 specific details that we looked at when screening for boats had to do with the actual construction of the boats. So we'll see that in the video here. But we did look at capsize ratio, which is the likelihood of a boat when if it's capsized to come back up within 60 to 90 seconds so that you don't drown. That's a pretty important one. We looked at ballast to displacement ratio, and this is a figure that takes the mass of the weight of the ballast compared to the overall displacement of the boat. Alright, the ballast is the heavy part at the bottom of the boat. Sometimes it's in the form of a fin or a keel, and the weight of the ballast compared to the overall weight of the water that the boat displaces is the ballast to displacement ratio. Essentially, that means if the wind blows, the boat has a tendency to lean over, to heel. Now, if there's a heavy weight at the bottom of the boat, the ballast, its tendency, gravity pulls it back down. So it's a force pulling downward. Wind is a force pushing over. They counteract each other, all right? And so what's happening is it's a stiffer boat when it has a heavier ballast, and it won't blow over as much. Less ballast, when the boat heels more. It's gonna stand up to the wind better. It's gonna wanna sail more upright, and it's a measure to show you it's gonna be more comfortable on the water. And another ratio we looked at was the overall displacement to length. And the final screening we looked at was displacement to length. This is the overall displacement weight of the boat to its length. So if it's a 40-foot boat and it displaces 10,000 pounds of water, then that means its ratio would be 10,000 pounds to 40. However the math works out, that's the ratio. And we wanted a higher ratio, something in the 200s, compared to lighter weight boats, which are sometimes in the 100s. And that simply means big wave, lots of power. Hitting a boat with a light displacement will have a heavier impact on it, right? Heavier displacement to length, big wave, heavier displacement, a lesser impact. Let's go into the Catalina tour and see what this actually looks like in their manufacturing process.
It goes through and it shows this is how they.
That is so cool. So you have like, yep, that looks like it. With the liner. All the aluminum.
Instead of using wood and other materials that rot, chain plates are bolted through the structural aluminum plates that run along the sides of the hull. Many boats use steel plates attached to wood. Catalina uses a solid steel rod attached to the aluminum in the hull. The benefit here is that while wood rots, this stainless steel rod transfers the forces that are on the boat and the sails all the way down into the structure of the hull. Now, here's the compression post that supports the mast and the support under that post, which is on top of the lead keel. The lead keel is attached under the bilge with
They've got the bilge here.
8 to 10 stainless
Just
steel
like it.
bolts that are easily accessible and can be monitored for wear. Let's take another look at those stainless steel tie rods. Attached through this aluminum grid, which is integral to the hull, all the way along the hull, solid stainless. This is the chain plate. Sits on the deck and goes through.
Remodeling this whole place in the next.
Was the Morgan Marine facility? Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah. And then then in 2010, we transferred all the production down to here.
This is all the tanks that are in the boat. Gas tanks.
Here is a new Catalina powerboat. And this is the mold for the 425. This is where they lay the fiberglass and the epoxy resin to create the hull.
I know they're on different sale on that one. You need to go.
The deck is cored with ingrain double-scored coated balsa in a sandwich of hand-laminated knitted fiberglass, creating a stiff and strong lamination with good insulation. All areas that are penetrated in the deck, such as hardware, are actually solid fiberglass with no wood around them. Storage compartments under the berths and settees are sealed from the bilges to prevent water intrusion. And the whole interior is covered with wood as a second layer of insulation for the boat.
We are coming, if we can get to Maine by September, we'll come back down in October, yeah.
These are all selling. Mostly all sold to customers. They just go through the dealers. Back soon because they're here still.
Yeah, it's the afternoon, isn't it? So, no rust on a lead keel.
Nope.
Good stiffness, nice and heavy, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So it just started sprinkling a little. It's probably gonna start raining soon. Oh, yep, it's picking up. So we're gonna hurry back inside now. It's fun. Run, run! We're going to melt.
We could ask them that.
Do you sell hardware? Probably not.
Well, we just got back from lunch with friends, the Catalina Yachts Factory tour, and it's a little rainy. But we're gonna go get Lunar Lander, and I'll bring her around, pick up the girls.
It's gonna be a wet ride.
It'll be a wet ride, and try to make it back to
Why
Cadence.
do you get the rain jacket?
Because I'm gonna have the backpack and put the backpack under the rain jacket to keep camera gear and things dry. So, thought the marina would still be open, but they're not. I'm looking for a restroom, not there, so we'll see.
All right, go investigate. We'll wait right
I'm gonna
here.
get the dink. We're gonna get out of here. See ya.
Run!
All right, so I figured something out. We don't have to go to Maine to be cold in the summertime. All you have to do is stay in Florida in the thunderstorms. It is cold.
She's floating. Still there.
Boating in the rain.
here.
Don't hit her.
I put the throttle the wrong way. There she is. Mocha's barking now. I can't hear her, but I know she is. Let's turn this. Don't scare her. Let's turn this baby around.
It's extremely cold out here, and Mocha's barking, so we're gonna go inside now because it's freezing out.
Last day at Gulfport. Last day of chores. It's beautiful here. We haven't even gone to the little city right here at the marina. Yesterday we went to the, I guess, the main downtown area, more towards St. Pete. So I kind of missed that, but it's time to move. We have a window of weather where if we make it to Boot Key for this weekend, we're gonna have sunshine, no more thunderstorms, and there's no wind. I mean, there's wind right here right now, but overall on the forecast there's really not any wind even for the next 5 days. So, you know, it's getting to be July, and that means the wind is dying, so it's going to be a motor either way. We might as well start moving. We have 2 last chores to do. That's number 1. And number 2, we got the new oil pump, oil extractor, and I am about to go extract some oil and change the oil filter.
Here we go. Sarasota bound.
Sarasota?
Yeah.
If there's no storms, we'll make it to Venice.
We'll see.
Fresh haircut? Nice. Goodbye, Gulfport. We wrecked the dinghy. Get me out of here, Gilligan. The 3-hour tour's over.
I'm really cool. You look like a mess.
Yeah, I look like a mess. I can't see myself. Am I
Yeah, your hair is like a blighted.
Get out of here.